In this video, we'll go over how to use the Realtors Property Resource. You know what the National Association for Realtors is, obviously, but you might be asking, what is the Realtors Property Resource and how do I use RPR? The Realtors Property Resource, or RPR, is a tremendously large real estate database that's provided by NAR. With the Realtors Property Resource, you can get all the data that you need on both property data and demographic information. The RPR is provided by NAR as a benefit to Realtor members. It's available both on desktop and through RPR Mobile, and we're going to dive into it right now. What's going on, everyone? I'm Kyle Handy, a team leader and realtor here in San Antonio, Texas. I help teach other realtors, team leaders, and brokers how to grow and scale their real estate business through digital marketing, content creation, social media, as well as tried and true methods. And if you want proven strategies that you can use to get more leads, closings, and scale your team, you'll love this video. Keep watching. Also, consider subscribing if you haven't already, as I release 3 new free training videos every week, as well as go live every Tuesday. You won't want to miss any of it. And finally, if you'd like my free real estate sales tracker to track your sales, commissions, profit and loss, net worth, and budget, head over to kylehandy.com/sales tracker to download it today. Okay, now let's get started. How do you use the Realtors Property Resource? The RPR research platform is intended to help NAR's realtor members give their clients the information they need, and to give realtor members the information they need about neighborhoods and markets. It's an extensive database that can help real estate professionals do things like look up distressed properties or look up the walkability for a neighborhood. Ideally, RPR should have data that helps to build the credibility of a real estate professional. At any time, an agent can access a report on a property, find out more information about that property, and present that information to their clients. Meanwhile, they'll be able to build trust with their clients by having the information that their clients need. So, why should an agent use NAR's RPR? A real estate agent can pull out a complete property report through RPR. The RPR report will include open houses, valuations, tax info, and more. There are even powerful analytics tools that can identify distressed properties or properties struggling in the public record. With the RPR tool, a member will be able to identify potential leads within the market. They'll also be able to use this comprehensive data to provide accurate valuations for their clients quickly, present comp analysis, and provide a well-polished and professional client-friendly report. Real estate is all about data. To be a good realtor, you need to have as much information as possible about the market. NAR's RPR doesn't just serve as a consolidated system for this data. It also ensures that you're working with the data that most realtors are seeing. Today, there's a ton of data all throughout the web, and that data isn't always accurate. You can find statistics to point to any conclusion. Likewise, you can find home values that vary tremendously, sometimes by over $100,000 or more, depending on the site that you use. When sites like Zillow, Trulia, etc. use different appraisal methods, you can have people coming to you from vastly different places. But with NAR's RPR, you know where the data is coming from. You know where the comparable properties are coming from. And you know that the odds are that the other real estate agents are looking through the same information. In short, RPR provides data that hasn't just been consolidated, but also data that's been validated, because it always pulls its data from the same reliable sources. This is much more reliable than just trying to pull inaccurate data from different sources across the web. So what reports are provided through RPR? RPR can provide an NAR member with a multitude of reports, both in terms of the broader real estate industry and in terms of their market. Reports include market activity report. What's going on in your local market? What should you be aware of? This market activity report is going to give you information about larger trends. Mini property report. Research the details of the specific property. What did it last sell for? What are the taxes on it? This report gives you information about a property that you may be interested in either selling or helping someone buy. The neighborhood report. What are the average home values in this area? What about the crime rate? How walkable is it? A neighborhood report gives more information that you can use to value a property. You can also give that information to your buyers. A school report. What are the schools like in a given area? This is something that most buyers want to first know. as school districts can have a considerable impact on their families. The valuation workbook. How much is a property valued? What are the comparable properties in the area? A valuation workbook gives an agent everything they need to know about valuing a specific property. While at least some of this information is public access, the RPR system provides quick access to market information and trends. Further, it follows a consistent realtor valuation model so realtors can more easily price their houses. Perhaps the most critical component to RPR is that it brings a lot of data from a lot of varied sources into a consolidated system. An agent can use the RPR system to look up almost everything they need to know and keep that information within a single dashboard. Of course, most agents are also going to need to do their own research, look up other information, and use their own sources. But the RPR gives them a starting point for their research, as well as many attractive reports that they can use to build presentations for their clients. Alright, where does RPR get their data? As the nation's largest property database, you may be wondering where the data comes from before it's sent to your RPR account. This national database is actually created through large volumes of data, including data found online, data through other RPR users, and public record data. Also, listing data is pulled from the MLS, distress data is pulled from public records, and things like the livability index are pulled from AARP. With over a dozen portals for information about things like demographics, the RPR manages to provide a comprehensive, high-level overview of a house or an area within a single location. The RPR is an invaluable member benefit for NAR members. It should be used frequently for neighborhood analytics, dynamic reports, and additional resources. But because the RPR does get its data from third-party resources, it shouldn't be blindly trusted. Though the data does go through some more of a vetting process than simply looking something up online, the data may not always be accurate. You should double check any data that seems anomalous because issues can happen when data is imported from the RPR. What are the alternatives to RPR? Many brokerages have their own internal system that's very similar to RPR, providing information on neighborhoods, properties, valuations, and distressed properties currently available. Some of these systems are even likely to pull from the same third-party resources that the RPR uses. It's just a matter of finding a system that feels the most intuitive and accurate for you. But there are other real estate-focused products such as Magisto, CentriLock, Forewarn, and Clicky. These products don't do exactly the same thing as RPR, but they can provide augmented information tools. For instance, Forewarn makes it possible to identify prospects' identities and risks before working with them. Utilizing this tool allows you to know more about the people that you're working with. You'll likely create your own software ecosystem while working as an agent. In addition to RPR, you can experiment with your brokerage's own platforms and other platforms that seem to be attractive to you. Alright, so now let's jump into some of the frequently asked questions that I get about RPR. First off, does RPR cost money? RPR doesn't cost anything. It's just one of the benefits of being part of the National Association of Realtors. As long as you pay your NAR dues, you can access the RPR. Of course, you do need to pay your NAR dues, so it's not an entirely free and accessible system. It's not accessible to the general public, only those who work with NAR. Next up, is the RPR superior to the MLS? The RPR is used for different things. Real estate agents and brokers use the MLS for listings. RPR includes listings, but it also includes in-depth information about properties and neighborhoods. The RPR is a faster, easier way to gather large volumes of information, whereas the MLS mostly focuses on active listings. How is the RPR accessed? Once someone has joined the National Association of Realtors, they just need to create an account and download the app. RPR is fully integrated into the NAR system. Anyone who is a National Association of Realtor member is allowed to access it and its data. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. Just click on the subscribe button below the video. Also, hit that thumbs up button and give this video a like, as it helps my videos reach more real estate agents looking to grow their businesses. And by the way, if you're interested in partnering with me over here at eXp Realty, head over to my partner page and check out the exclusive benefits that you receive. I'm passionate about helping agents win, and I've partnered with nearly 100 agents across the country to help them increase their real estate business and generate more leads. And I'm never too busy for you. When you partner with me, you receive free access to all of my current and future paid courses, which you can find on academy.kylehandy.com. Additionally, you get access to my private Facebook community called The Dream Team, where I go live multiple times per week. Head over to kylehandy.com/partner for more information. Finally, if you've made it this far, I want to thank you. Type #NCrew into the comments and let me know that you watched to the end. And now I want to turn it over to you. Have you utilized RPR? What value have you found that it adds to your business? Until my next video, be well, get out there and sell some homes.